Well, now, isn't this fascinating? Now that it looks like I might be getting housing, now all of a sudden all these women that think I'm attractive and want me to come be with them suddenly don't want me to come be with them anymore. Isn't that amazing how that shit works? I just wish that I'd have saved all my money, but oh well. Everything happens for a reason, and you learn from your experiences, and so that was the whole point. But yeah, now that it looks like I might actually get housing, now all of a sudden all these women that found me so handsome and attractive are suddenly not interested anymore. Isn't that amazing how that works? Because it was never about me, was it? No, it was just about what they could get out of me, be it money, time. A lot of times they just, because a lot of people, well, Vaughn, they never asked you for no money. No, but they asked me for time. It wasted my time, which takes me away from the possibility of finding someone real. See? And so they still achieve their goal. Their goal is to frustrate. That's what their goal is. Their goal is to frustrate. Whether it be financially or with time or with energy or with whatever. It doesn't have to be money, though. If they're wasting your time, they're doing their job. Because that is their job. Their job is to waste your time. Take you away from things that should be. Right? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, now it looks like I might actually be getting a place. Now all of a sudden, nobody's interested in me anymore. Nobody thinks I'm handsome anymore. That was all bullshit. I knew that was bullshit because, no girlfriend in 12 years, man. No girlfriend in 12 years. Well, that's got to be some reason. It's because I'm ugly, and I know it. And I don't care. I'm totally okay with it. As I drink my Mountain Dew. But yeah, man, totally amazing how all of a sudden, now that it looks like I might be getting a place, now all of a sudden all these women are no longer interested in me. They no longer find me attractive. They no longer think I'm handsome. They just, they've all clammed up. Isn't that amazing how that works? Isn't that amazing how that shit works? It's just amazing, isn't it? So I'm going to keep my fingers and toes crossed and hope that one of these several places, I got my application in several places. Surely one of these low-income housing places will be able to give me a place to live and get me out of this car. I just wish that I could have done this a lot sooner. But I had no idea, Sharpie dog. What are you wanting, Sharpie dog? You need to be asleep, dude, is what you need to do. Woke me up at 12 midnight of all things. You need to get to sleep, dog. Get back here and get to sleep, please. Anyways, I just thought I'd get on here and share that it's an amazing transformation. An amazing transformation. All those women that thought I was handsome and good looking and they wanted to be with me and shit, where'd they go all of a sudden? Now it looks like I'm going to get me a place to live. Yeah, they all dried up, didn't they? Yeah, they did. Would you quit panting and it not even hot out? What's the matter with you? I don't know what's the matter with him. Something's wrong with it. I don't know what his deal is. But you're not supposed to be panting. You're not supposed to be panting when it's 70 degrees out. That's for 90 or 80 or 90 at least. Not 70. Jesus, dog. It's only 70 out. You're not supposed to be panting like crazy. Because see, then these trolls hear you panting like that, and oh my God, the dog's going to die just any second, which is a total lie, but, you know, they'll get you to believe that shit. They'll get you gullible people to believe that shit. Because that's how they've been doing for years. That's how they've been doing for 20 years. Get gullible people on the internet to agree with their stupidity. Folks, I am a model citizen. I have no criminal record. I don't even have a traffic ticket. All right? There's a reason for that. Because I pride myself on being lawful good. Now that's a term from way back in the Dungeons and Dragons era, back in the 80s. But it fits. Because I am indeed lawful good. I don't go out here and start a bunch of shit. I don't go out here and start trouble. I don't go out here and try to get people in trouble and try to get their stuff taken away from them and stupid shit like that. I don't do stuff like that. You know? And so for me, it's totally different from, say, these smarmy trolls on YouTube that followed me over here. Anyways, enough said about that. Point is, though, I just found it interesting and thought I'd remark on it. That all of a sudden, all of those women that were so enthralled with me, now all of a sudden, now that it looks like I'm going to get a place, they all dried up and went away. That's amazing. That is just amazing. Anyways, I thought I'd share because I can, because I should, and because you have a right to know. Oh, and trolls. If I do get one of these low-income places, guess what that means for you? That means it's about the time of the end, doesn't it? Yeah. See, let me tell you something, folks, that you're not aware of, okay? These YouTube trolls that followed me over here from YouTube, they all got on Skype 20 years ago and plotted to destroy my life and my marriage and my family and my finances because I exposed their Lord and Savior, Barack Hussein Obama, as a non-American and a CIA operative. And they took umbrage at that and decided that they would destroy my entire family and my entire life. And of course, over the subsequent years, they found that they could get the local government to literally do whatever the hell they wanted them to do, even though many of them have rap sheets as long as my arm. In any event, that's the way that cookie crumbles. But the nice thing about it is that there's a payday someday, and that someday may be here in just a few days, and I hope it is. Because I'm ready for this shit to get, this is, like I said, and like the gods and goddesses told me, this is not the end. This is the beginning. This is not the end. Say, Vaughn, this shit's been going on for 20 years. Yeah, it has. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. This is where it's my turn to play ball now. It's my turn to have fun. It's my turn to laugh. It's my turn to watch these people suffer like they made me suffer. That's a wonderful thing. That is a wonderful thing. And I would point out that that is the very definition of justice. And it's time that these guys got justice, isn't it? Absolutely. So hopefully I will get into me a place, which means the end of the rough patch, which means, hi Todd Malicote. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, good old Todd has something to answer for, don't you, Todd? Something that happened to me recently. Isn't that right, Todd? Isn't that right, Todd? Yeah, buddy, it is. Yeah, buddy, it is. All right, anyways, though, I'm going to get out of here and win because, hey, I want to go back to sleep. That thing back there woke my ass up. Anyways, we're going to head on back to sleep. And, just thought I'd get on here and share what a remarkable transformation all the women at TikTok have done. It's amazing. I mean, folks, 12 years without even so much as a cup of coffee from somebody, I think it's pretty obvious I'm not that attractive. I think that's a foregone conclusion, you know. But hey, it's nice to dream, you know. Got to keep the dream alive and all that good shit. Anyways, y'all have a pleasant day and a better tomorrow. Bye.